Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Adinda Tamara Putri. So today I want to explain about Consort 2010 checklist of information to include when reporting a randomized trial. So the first is checklist number 1A, identification as a randomized trial in the title. So the title is Outcome with Intragastric Balloons Therapy, BMI less than 35, non-morbid obesity, 10 years follow-up study of an RCT. So next, the checklist number 1B, structure, summary of trial design, method, result, and conclusion. So in here, we can see in the abstract, purpose, material and methods, result, and conclusion. So the next is number 2A, scientific background and explanation of rationale. Okay, in here, and highlight color pink and sentences with superscript number 1 until number 14 because it showed the report of the previous studies. What is unknown is rate loss and comorbidity resolution efficiency in longer term. After that, number 2B is specific. Number 2B is specific, objective, or hypothesis. The study presents outcome with long-term follow-up of this RCT to evaluate the long-term efficacy of IGB. After that, the next is number 3A. Number 3A is description of trial design, such as parallel, factorial, including association ratio. A prospective double-blind randomized controlled trial RCT. After that, number 3B. In number 3B, in this article, I did not find any method change, and also this article for the method to run regularly. Okay, the next is number 4A, eligibility criteria for participant. This select color purple. Inclusion criteria were patient age 18 until 60 years, BMI 27 until 35, agreeing to undergo invasive weight reduction therapy and intensive until breastfeeding. Okay, the next is 4B. Number 4B, setting and location where the data were collected. The setting where data were collected was not reported in this article. Okay, the next is number 5. The intervention for each group with sufficient details to allow replication, including how and when they were actually administered. Okay, in here, highlight the color pink. Patient in the IGB arm underwent placement until 6 months only. Okay, next number 6A, completely defined pre-specific primary and secondary outcome measures, including how and when they were assessed. Primary outcomes were changed in weight report as total body weight loss or TBWL percentage TWL and change in PML secondary outcome were the development of new diabetes mellitus and other comorbidities and patients' willingness for paternal intervention. Institutional review board approved this study. Okay, the next is number 6B, any change to trial outcome after the trial commenced with reason. The author did not report it in this article. Okay, the next is number 11A. If done, who was blinded after assignment to intervention? For example, participant, care providers, those assessing outcome and how. Okay, this answer is highlighted on green. Patient and post-operative data collection were blinded. Patients were informed of their intervention at 6 months before repeat endoscopy for IGB removal for patient in the IGB arm. No patient underwent repeat IGB placement after 6 months. No patient underwent sibutramine therapy beyond 6 months. Okay, the next is number 11B. If relevant, description of the similarity of intervention. Okay, the answer is color green in here. We can see multidisciplinary lifestyle modification advice is provided to both groups. All patients received education on a blend 50% carbohydrates, 30% fat, and 20% proteins. Hypocaloric diet. All patients were encouraged to all achieve target physical activity of at less moderate activity such as walking, jogging, or cycling for less 30 minutes daily for 5 days or week. The appointment for up to 24 months. Okay, next is number 12A, statistical methods used to compare group for primary and secondary outcome. Okay, the answer is highlight in green in here. Statistical analysis until the significant. The next is number 12B, methods for additional analysis such as subgroup analysis and adjusted analysis. In this article, this item is not applicable because the author did not report in this article. Okay, next is number 13A. For each group, the number of participants who were randomly assigned received intended treatment and were analyzed for the primary outcome. Okay, the answer in here we can see highlight green color. After that, 13B, for each group, losses and exclusions after randomization together with reason. The answer is in here. We can see and highlight yellow color. Okay, after that, number 14, 14A, That's defining the period of recruitment and follow-up. Okay, that is in here, highlight yellow. And 14b, why the trial ended or was stopped, not find it in this article. Okay, next is number 15. Okay, in here, number 15, a table showing baseline, demographic, and clinical characteristic for each group. The answer is in table number 1. In here, we can see. Okay, the next is number 16. For each group, number of participants included in each analysis and whether the analysis was by original assigned group. There is no information whether the analysis is intention to treat analysis or protocol analysis. Okay, because number 16, 17, 18, 19, the author did not report in this article. We next number 20, trial limitation addressing source of potential bias, imprecision, and if relevant, multiplicity of analysis. The answer is in here, highlight yellow, small patient number due to the sample size requirement of the initial study recruitment protocol and the response rate descript. The long-term nature of the follow-up are notable limitation. Okay, the next is number 21. Number 21, the author did not report it in this article. So we next number 22. Okay, number 22 is interpretation consistent with result, balancing benefit and harms, and considering other relevant evidence. Okay, the answer is in here. Color yellow. From the first sentences, this study with a 10-year follow-up after a single mode until a period of 2 years. Okay, the next is number 23. Number 23, the author did not report it in this article. Okay, the next is number 24, where the full trial protocol can be accessed if available. Okay, the answer is in here. The initial trial was registered on clinicaltrials.gov. Okay, the next is number 25, source of funding and other support such as supply of drugs, role of funders. Okay, the answers in here from the sentences. Intragastric balloons, IgB, until in the longer term. Okay, that's enough from me. And thank you for your attention. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.